So welcome back to Weekend Out. My name is Gaurav. Naam to suna hoga. Now this is that part of the show where you and I sit together and have a meal. And I was thinking that generally what happens is we drink tea, right? But the place we are going to go to today, we're not only going to drink tea, but we're also going to eat tea. Yeah, I know it sounds sort of weird, but TWG, which is one of the leading luxury brands in tea, is actually giving you a chance to eat tea. So you and I are going to try that right here, right now. So before we get into food here at TWG, I've bumped into Amanda, who's the business manager at TWG UAE, and she has some very, very interesting things to tell us. Amanda, you've got to tell us, there is a tea that you sell for 63,000 dirhams a kg.
Yes, it is one of the most luxurious teas in the world. It is the golden ginseng. It comes from the Fujian Mountains in China that they harvest it. It's a white tea, so it's silver needles of the tea coated with 24 karat gold.
Wow.
And it is amazing if you see it. You see when you infuse it, you see the gold sparkle. We've got customers from all over the world that come and buy our gold tea.
You know, this is the latest addition to Dubai, the city of gold. Now you have tea that is gold plated as well. I had never heard of something like this. Tell me, if people can't afford to buy a full kg of this tea, can they sort of buy a cup or a pot probably?
Yes, they can come and have a pot of tea for 989 dirhams. So it's really, if you want to impress that girl that you've been trying to get, that you bring her or propose to her with the gold tea.
Okay, now there's another tea that I saw while I was walking inside. It's the Burj Khalifa tea. What is that?
Yes, that is unique. It's a tea that was blended and created especially for the UAE when the Burj Khalifa was launched. So it is also a very special tea. It's a white tea. White tea is some of your purest tea. It's got the less oxidation than any other tea. That's what makes it so unique. And it's got fruity flavor and flowers as well.
That's fantastic, Amanda. And if I remember correctly, you told me that you guys are doing something special for Ramadan as well. There's some Ramadan teas you have as well.
We've got special teas for gifting that we do, the Oud night tea, and we also do the Moroccan Sahara tea. Those are teas that are really celebrated in this region, and it is really, people enjoy the Moroccan mint tea. Is a very, very popular tea in this region. The Oud tea is also makes it special. I think TWG is the only company that you can get Oud tea from.
Okay, now this has been information overload. Amanda has told me things about tea that I never ever knew or imagined could exist. So what I need now is a little bit of a break. So for that, I'm going to try some food. Amanda, thank you very much. You've overloaded me with information, but I think only food can now comfort me. So I'm going to try some food here.
I'm going to give you some tea with the food.
Thank you very much, Amanda.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. So we're back to the best part of my day where I'm going to actually try the food here, and joining me today is Ronnie. Now Ronnie is the head of culinary at Al Futtaim Food and Beverage, and he's going to explain this very interesting menu to us. Now while I was coming here, he told me that Gaurav, anything on the menu, anything you touch has got some element of tea in it. Ronnie, you've got to tell me about this. This is very interesting.
Yes, everything on the menu includes tea in the food, in the dressings, in the protein marination, in the salads, in everything you eat.
So something that's very common in most restaurants is wine pairing, right? And we're used to it. But tea pairing is something very, very unusual. Like in my growing up days, the only tea we had was after food. So just tell me how this whole thing works.
Yeah, in TWG Tea, whenever you enter this restaurant, you will start drinking tea. Then you start eating tea. It's easy, I cannot say it's difficult, but it needs a lot of time to combine the flavors together and to choose which tea fit with which food or which salad or whatever it is on the menu.
Okay, now Ronnie, you've got to tell me what is your favorite on this menu, because this is quite elaborate. I'm going to have only what is your favorite. No experimenting for me. I'm having the chef's say. What are you having?
I like quinoa salad.
Okay.
It's a trend now
Yes.
in the market. So we choose a very nice tea for this, which is the signature of TWG tea. So you can feel the flavor of the green tea, same for the red fruits on this tea.
Okay, so this is turning out to be super healthy. Quinoa in itself is healthy. Green tea is a health drink. He's combined the two and he's offering a quinoa salad. Let's bring it on, chef. And this is super. So the salad is finally here, chef. How are we supposed to have it now? Are we supposed to mix it or are we supposed to go bite by bite as per whatever we like?
So you are free to eat it as you like.
Okay.
And you can mix it, you can take a bite from each item.
Okay, then let's start with this. Bon appetit. Okay, chef, you got to tell me. I can feel a little bit of difference here, but I cannot say what is happening. Tell me what is happening in the salad.
So the process of cooking starts by the raw quinoa, cooked with water and green tea. That means you are cooking the quinoa by the tea.
Okay.
So that's why you have this strong flavor of tea. Then all the marination has tea inside, the lemon, olive oil, the mixture of salad, asparagus, everything has tea inside.
So when you actually take your first bite into the quinoa here, you can actually feel that there is something different happening. It's slightly difficult, maybe it's acquired taste for you to figure out what really is happening here. But now you see this is actually been cooked with tea water. Yeah. The flavor completely changes. Chef, this is such an amazing salad. So this little powder that I see on top of what I think is hollandaise sauce, is this some tea?
Yes, this is the vanilla bourbon tea.
I have understood it. I told you, it takes me a little bit time, then I understand things. Okay, so this is the vanilla bourbon tea, and that is exactly what this is as well,
It's
right?
the same, it's a red tea from South Africa combined with vanilla bourbon tea.
I want to actually taste this and see how this is going to be. So it's very difficult, like I told you earlier, to sort of pinpoint what is happening to the flavors, but you can definitely find out one thing, that the flavors do end up changing. I'm going to ask Ronnie, what really happens? How does tea get used in making of this salmon?
The first step we do that we marinate the salmon for 12 hours with the vanilla bourbon tea. Then we do the cuisson sous vide. It's a vacuum cooking in a low temperature, and depend on the item. Like this one, it will stay like 20 minutes.
There's something very nice about it. You don't know what it is, and I think that's the magic that Ronnie creates, that you don't know what's happening, but you like what is happening, right? What I'm going to do now is actually try this vanilla bourbon tea after my salmon. So they say the magic is created. They pair it with this, and the magic is created when you actually have a sip of this and then go back to your food. I'm going to try it myself. This tea in itself has definitely become one of my favorites. I have absolutely loved this tea. I'm going to try this salmon after my tea. So this has been a very, very special sort of experience. So I'll tell you what, this place is amazing. Why? Because if you're a tea connoisseur, you will love what you're going to experience. And if you're an amateur, somebody who doesn't know too much about teas, you will be fascinated with what they have to offer. Ronnie, fantastic job at the menu. These dishes are something that when you try, you will absolutely fall in love with. The desserts are to die for. The teas are absolutely breathtaking. Like every single tea I had, I thought, oh my God, this is my favorite. And then they served something else and I thought, oh, maybe this is my favorite. So there's a lot they have to offer. You've only seen what I've tried, but there's more they have to offer. Take a look. And I'm going to try this macaroon.
Studios, a K Company production.